From IBMTV International Broadcast Media, this is your report from Washington. From AP News, with 9 days before the election, more people have voted early than in 2016, as in-person early voting in big states leads to a surge in turnout these days. The result is a total of over 58.6 million ballots cast. In other news, Senate Republicans voted overwhelmingly Sunday to advance Supreme Court nominee Amy Coney Barrett toward final confirmation. Barrett's confirmation today is a foregone conclusion. In world news, COVID is pummeling Europe's eateries, and winter is coming in Europe as a resurgence of COVID is dealing a second blow. From Northern Ireland and Italy to the Netherlands and France, governments have shuttered eateries or severely curtailed how they can operate. Spain ordered a nationwide curfew, buckling under the resurgence. The Spanish government declared a national state of emergency that includes an overnight curfew to protect hospitals from a complete medical collapse. The curfew took effect Sunday night and will remain in place for the next 6 months. Elsewhere, Polish people are protesting the abortion ban in the nation's churches and in the streets. Women's rights activists, furious over tightening of Poland's already restrictive abortion law, staged protests outside and inside churches Sunday, disrupting masses. Large protests also erupted for a fourth straight night in cities large and small across the nation, including Warsaw, Gdansk, and Poznan. The actions follow a ruling by Poland's constitutional court. Poland already had one of Europe's most restrictive abortion laws, and the ruling will result in a near-complete ban on abortion. Next, the Catholic Pope names 13 new cardinals, including the first Black U.S. cardinal. Francis asked for prayer so that the new cardinals, quote, may help me in my ministry as Bishop of Rome for the good of all God's faithful holy people, end quote. Other new cardinals include the Italian Reverend Raniero Cantalamessa, Rwandan Archbishop Antoine Kambanda, Philippine Archbishop Jose Fuerte de Vincula, and Chilean Archbishop Celestino Aos Braco. In Malaysia, the king rejected a proposal by embattled Prime Minister Yassin to declare a state of emergency to fight COVID-19. The plan involves suspending parliament, which critics slammed as an undemocratic means for him to hang on to power amid challenges to his leadership. The palace said in a statement that the king, quote, is of the opinion that there is currently no need for His Majesty to declare a state of emergency in this country or any part of Malaysia, end quote. He stressed that the budget is crucial in the fight against COVID-19 and urged Malaysians to unite to stem the virus's spread. Malaysians' coronavirus cases doubled to more than 26,000 in just 3 weeks. Separately, Lithuanians voted Sunday, where the winner will have to tackle a growing health crisis and high unemployment due to the pandemic. The election brings a change of leadership for the southernmost Baltic nation, which has been governed by a center-left coalition. Next, thousands of pro-democracy protesters gathered in Thailand's capital again on Sunday, seeking to keep up pressure on the government a day before a special session of parliament that was called to try to ease political tensions. The rally took place in the heart of Bangkok's shopping district. The protesters' numbers swelled to several thousand, who listened to rude denunciations of the government in chants, speeches, and even songs. The rally was called after the prime minister ignored the protesters' deadline to step down. The protesters' core demands include a more democratic constitution and reforms to the monarchy. The government called the special session to diffuse weeks of daily protests. In a sign of the times, an obituary for a Minneapolis area woman who died at the age of 93 included one specific request for her mourners. Quote, do not vote for Donald Trump. Georgia May Adkins of Inver Grove Heights died of a stroke on September 28th. Her obituary, published in the St. Paul Pioneer Press, included this detail, quote, in lieu of flowers, Georgia preferred that you do not vote for Trump, end quote. Finally, the current COVID death toll from Johns Hopkins is over 225,211 American souls lost and 1,152,340 global souls lost with no vaccine in sight. That is your report for October 26, 2020 from IBMTV International Broadcast Media. Smart television for a smarter global community, from dictatorships to democracies around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'm Bill Trezevant.